Mismagius EX truly is an interesting card that stands out to me among the very few 2-prize EX cards we got in Phantasmal Flames. I feel this is a stepping stone for Confusion to be used a lot more in the format. Now, do I think Confusion is a good status effect? No, I'll be honest, I don't think Confusion is good, but I do think that Mismagius can somewhat help, because when Phantasmal Flames, we got quite a bit that does help with status effects. So, to break down kind of what the thing is that we're playing today, Mismagius has an ability that whenever a Pokemon moves from the bench to the active during their opponent's turn, then they are now going to be confused as long as Mismagius EX is in the active. So we have lots of ways to try and keep up the poison and try to really offset a lot of things that we want to have going for us. Like, for example, we have Lisia's Appeal. We also have the Dizzying Valley as well as our stadium. So we can try and amplify the confusion a lot more. What Lisia's Appeal is you can bring a basic from the bench to the active and it will now be confused. So if you have Mismagius in the active and they can't boss it up or like counter catch or anything like that, they're basically forced to have their Pokemon confused basically the entire game because they are not able to get Mismagius out of the active. So whenever they try to come up and attack, they have to flip a coin, and on heads they can attack, but we want to try and have them hit heads. So I think that Secret Box is what I will use. So we do have Secret Box as our ace spec, as you can see. We will get rid of a boss and Air Balloon. That is the only Air Balloon that I do have. Do I get rid of a Hilda? No, I think I get rid of a Psychic Energy because we do play Wonder Patch. So Wonder Patch can potentially give us something pretty good. I will go ahead and get all of this set and ready. I don't have any tools, so that's not, you know, the worst, but we can potentially give us something pretty good. We could maybe item lock. I could get, can I ask what happened with Pokemon? Like, why do the cards look like this? Like, it looks so just like, it hurts my eyes, you know? Okay, we'll probably get another Misdreavus. Do I want to start item locking? Because, no, I could start with Confusion. We do have Bonsly, and I actually did not know that this Bonsly existed in the format, so it is pretty interesting to kind of find out and use. I'll also get Mew, so we can try and, like, you know, start to steadily, have Confusion going off early on with Bonsly. Sadly, this is not a Evo that we evolve into anything, so whenever they retreat out, if we have, you know, Mismagius on the bench, then, you know, it is what it is. But Dizzying Valley, since I have it in hand, I haven't explained it yet. What it does is whenever you have your opponent evolved, usually whenever your opponent evolves, they have the option, or not the option, it's basically guaranteed, they're able to take away the status effect of either poison or paralyze or whatever whenever they evolve. What Dizzying Valley does is it stops them from doing that, basically. Like, the confusion will last up to stage 1 and stage 2, so it's very interesting and it's very good. Is there anything else here I need to do? I mean, I could attach to this just to have that kind of set up and ready. It's not really going to take a whole lot, and we will go ahead and just confuse them. You know, why not get it kind of set and ready? So for the attack that Misdreavus has, or Mismagius, sorry, not Misdreavus, the attack that it has, it does 150, and you draw cards until you have 6 cards. What I wanted to do is I wanted to pair that with Skwovet, and I think that that is a pretty good pairing to have for you to get a better hand, because like right now, for example, there's not really much I can use here. I mean, I can use Hilda and I can try to get some pretty good, you know, evolutions going, but the only evolution I have is Mismagius, and let's say I have all Mismagius and I have a full supporter hand, I can just Skwovet down to 1 card, and I can get basically a whole entire new hand by using the attack as well as Skwovet together. And we also do have Mew to try and give us, like, you know, potentially 2 more cards. So they were able to get oh, what did they get off of Signal? They got the Kangaskhan. Okay, I got an energy from that. I was just psychic. There was nothing. I didn't know that I was gonna get energy. I just kind of knew off the top of my head. I'm psychic like that. And if you doubt me, then your house gets blown up tomorrow. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we definitely can go ahead and kind of get things going. I actually will, yeah, definitely Hilda, just to get Mismagius and another energy. I will probably have to Night Stretcher, because I'm assuming what they're going to do is they might potentially knock out this Bonsly. I will Night Stretcher and try to get that Bonsly back. I definitely need an energy attachment on Tatsugiri. I do, like I said, I only play 1 Air Balloon, kind of don't know why I gave it to Misdreavus, but if I lose Latias, then I have no way of getting Tatsugiri out. So hopefully they don't try to boss KO my Latias. They can't really easily switch unless they have switched. So we will ping them for 20 and get them all a little dizzy, confused and all that, you know, get things going. So we are in a good spot. I will say I typically don't like to play test my decks. It's not that I don't like, it's just like sometimes I don't have the time to play test decks. So sometimes when I upload videos, it is raw footage. Like, it's the first time I'm playing it. It's the first time I'm basically doing anything with it. Sometimes I do play test, and in videos, I will say that I play test decks just because, like, I'm curious and I like to have fun. Like, for example, the Crocodile video that I posted. As soon as Phantasmal Flames dropped, I recorded, never play tested it. I just knew in my head this would work. So, like I said, I have play tested this a little bit, and Dark Pokemon suck. I will say that they suck a lot, and I do not like them at all. Because, you know, they one-shot our Mismagius. So, it's very, very not fun. Okay, so we do survive a turn, so we can confuse this Mega Charizard and then come in later down the road. So I will go ahead and Lillie and hopefully get a better hand. I can Dizzy Valley. Hopefully they don't bounce that Stadium. And then I think this is kind of it. If we need to, we can Lisia as a pill later on. But to try and confuse them would be good. We are only going to give them a single prizer. It sucks that we're not getting a Misdreavus, but it is what it is. Ooh, they do play Dark Charizard. Like I said, Dark Pokemon suck. So hopefully we can try to get some games. I don't think we're really going to win too much because this is based around luck. And I don't think Misdreavus is good because you base it so much around luck. And basing your deck around luck really is, oh my god. Okay, please land Tails because this is the only, well, I do have Night Stretcher. Oh, they get rid of Mew. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Gonna be honest with you, I did not see that coming. Alright, we do have Lisias, and we can probably get the Chansey kind of confused and ready to go. Gonna be honest, was not expecting that at all. Let's see here. I mean, I really do need to get another Misdreavus, but what is wrong with this, like, texture? This is so ugly. Oh my god, please, like, there's a maintenance that's being scheduled right now to, like, kind of fix something. Please let it be this. Like, this is just horrendous. This is hurting my eyes. Oh my lord. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna bring up the Chansey, and we're not going to attack because we want to try and have them be attacked and, sorry, not attacked. We want to try and have them locked with confusion because, again, whenever they come from the bench to the active during their turn, then they are able to still be confused. Like, we don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think that confusion really is a good status effect because it is a 50-50 on if they will hit or not hit. And I don't think that it is a very fun and very good mechanic because coin flips to me, if you watch the channel, you know that I hate coin flips. I think they're the worst thing ever. It's like so annoying. I hate it so much. So having coin flips is like, to me, the worst option. I hate being down to coin flips because I never land the coin flips that I want. So it's a personal grudge against me. If you like it, if you love it, then, you know, for sure go for it. But I just don't think that it's a very good function. And you might disagree. If you like it and you think that's, oh my god, why the hell do they play Festival Grounds? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, they really are countering this. Wow. Interesting. Don't tell me you have another one. Okay. So, I mean, all they need to do is just come with Charizard. They can just one-hit me with Charizard all the time. I can Iono. It gives them 4 cards. It would give them 1 extra card. I can honestly... How many energy do I have? I only have 1 energy, so I can only energize once. Having 200 would be good. I definitely need to bounce. I need to bounce that. I really want to try and get a Lillie from Tatsugiri to give me more cards, because Iono's not really going to give me much. It gives me a Hilda. It gives me another Iono. That was kind of a waste. I might sacrifice Tatsugiri because, I mean, later games, I'm not really going to need Tatsugiri. So, it gives me Mismagius. It does give me Mismagius. Yeah, because that Terra Charizard is really going to mess me up. And I don't have a stadium to bounce Festival Grounds, so they can, yeah, they could just get rid of... Wow, they really counter this. Okay. Yeah, they could just get rid of special conditions because, What Festival Grounds does is if they have an energy attached, they get rid of all special conditions and can't be affected by any special. So, yeah, like I said, confusion, really not the best. It's not the best. Although, I will say that the Bramble Gas that did come from Phantasmal Flames does give me an idea to revisit a deck that I did play, not too long ago with when I first started this channel, and that was Cradily. I think that I may revisit Cradily a little bit because I think that Cradily truly is a very, very powerful Pokemon card, and I don't know why it's not utilized so much other than the fact that it is a grass type, and you know, right now we do have the Mega Charizard. You're forced to evolve it from a fossil, and fossils are very hard to get and very tricky to have. So dang it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start attacking. I mean, there's not much else I can really do. I can try to get Fez. I'll get rid of Budew and you to try to get Fez. My game is lagging a little bit. I hope it's not my internet. I hope it's just like the game, because my internet is already dog crap as it is. Alright, Fez does give me Wonders Patch, so I can energize Latias. God, stop lagging, please. You're scaring me. And then I can bounce this. And then Lillie. I'm not really knocking anything out. I'm just gonna hit. 150. It would be best if instead of the effect that it had, like drawing 6 cards, which is very good. Being able to get a bigger hand and a better hand is really good, but I wish that the effect would instead just confuse it. It sounds more fitting and more overpowered because like it's just at this point Mismagius is just a normal simple card. Like there's no way they're going to retreat out. They have no reason to retreat out. They're not going to be poisoned. So Mismagius right now is kind of just a useless card at the moment. I think I'm probably just going to end up scooping. I mean, I don't have this in the win. They already have their 5 prizes. So we're just going to move to the next one. Like I said, I don't think confusion is good. I really don't. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, before we continue, I just want to say one thing. If you like the video, or if you're a returning viewer and you like what you see, why not hit subscribe? I'm trying to grow this channel to something big for you and me, and I can only do that if you subscribe and like the video. So, give it a try. Thank you. Alright, speaking of coin flips, what would it be? It would have to be heads, right? Yay, heads. Awesome. Yeah, usually sometimes if you know, like, what's, like, I think you could sometimes tell the coin flip. So like if you get it right the first time, you know, it's always like bouncing back and forth. I don't know if you know that, and I don't. Oh wow, wow, interesting. This would have been bad if we had a basic. This hand would have been just dog shit, honestly. But yeah, I don't know if this is something that like is actually true, but usually you can tell your coin flip. So like if you land heads the first time, your next one would be tails, and then it would just keep reversing back and forth. At least that's how I like usually get a lot of my coin flips, and if I mess it up, then you know I mess it up. But so to kind of talk about crappy Wi-Fi, it would really revolve around streaming. I was streaming for a little bit for a while, and I will say that I would love to stream more whenever the new year starts. My Wi-Fi kind of was just a little shitty, and it was mainly because my fiance at the moment is studying for exams and she really needs the time to focus. So this is kind of why I'm only just recording. I was playing Legends Z8 and I was having fun, but I am probably just going to finish playing that on my own and let her, you know, focus on school and everything like that. I don't want to disrupt her because she definitely needs to focus. So streaming will hopefully happen in the new year, and the new year is approaching very quickly. It's like right around the corner. November came by so goddamn quick. I am genuinely surprised about how quick it came up. So I will say that, you know, look forward to it. Hopefully in the new year I can start streaming and doing a lot more with you guys. I do have a lot of plans for this channel. I've said it many times, and you're going to keep hearing me say it until those plans come to fruition. I will say that in the new year, I think I'll be able to unlock members. I think that will be, ooh, that's a pretty good top deck, actually. Hold on, so we get Skwovet, and we'll probably get another Misdreavus just to have it. Honestly, I don't really want to secret box because I have a really good hand right here. So I think we're just going to just blubbering them and confuse them. Oh, wait, hold on. That's such a cute name. Hold on. It confuses them, and it's called blubbering. That's just like another form of yapping. That's so cute, actually. That's a very cute name. It would have been good if we had the stadium, because if they evolve here, then the Charizard or Charmeleon would still be confused. So kind of does suck. It depends on if they have a rare candy or not. I guess we'll see off of what they get with Dawn. I mean, I could have secret box, but I would have got rid of quite a lot here. and I really don't want to. Oh my god, they're playing. Of course, I mean, of course they're gonna play the Dark Terror Charizard. Why'd I say it like that? But yeah, so in the new year, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to unlock the option of using, what do you call it, memberships. And I do, guys, want to talk to you. I don't fully know if I want to do memberships, because I feel bad trying to ask you guys for money, and I never want to ask guys for money, but using a membership, I feel like is a way that a YouTube creator will ask their, you know, people for money, you know what I mean? And like, people are okay with it, and you know, we're in struggling times. I get it, I understand, like, I fully understand. I'm not trying to, how do you say, shoot, let me think. Honestly, I think I do kind of get rid of some things. I get rid of a stadium. I really need a Lillie, because I mean, what I have here is kind of bad. Nest ball for Fez. I mean, I can go ahead and get a stadium, and I can also get a air balloon for a single prizer. But as I was saying, yeah, so I don't know if I want to. I do have ideas. Like, I do have a lots of, you know, content ideas that I definitely have in mind for you guys if you guys become a member, and I want to try and utilize it the best I can, but it really just kind of depends on if I'm able to kind of work around it, because I do have ideas to do a lot more with, how do you say, variety. I do have ideas to do variety content down the road and try to definitely like open my horizons a little bit. I plan to, and this isn't for members, this is in general, I'm talking about whenever the new year starts. I do plan to do a lot more with, oh god, they have, I shouldn't have attached that to active, they have Dark Charizard. Oh god, yeah, I should have attacked that to the bench. Yeah, we're kind of dealt crappy hands at the moment, not gonna lie. But I do want to expand on variety quite a bit and try to expand the horizons. This channel is still going to be Pokemon, but I mean, I have some ideas, and maybe it will be a gateway for me to eventually become more variety based. And whenever I decide to go full time, which I mean, that is the end goal, is to make YouTube full time if things work out, is to, you know, run 2 channels. And oh, thank God. Okay, well, they can still knock out if they have the energy. Depends on if they have Fire Breather or not, or Earthen Vessel, because they would only need, okay, they have Fire Breather, of course they have Fire Breather, why did I even say if they did? So they're going to be one-shotting us quite a bit, because they only need 3 energy to knock out Mismagius. So, but anyways, if I ever go full-time, I was thinking about opening up another channel to try and expand my horizons, because, you know, at that point, I'll be making some YouTube money, and the goal is to make YouTube money, but like, not in a way that I want to beg you guys, like, hey, become a member, and do this, that. But I mean, if I do the membership thing, you know, it's a choice. It's not, I'm not forcing you. You're not forced to become a member, but it is definitely a choice. What are you doing? Why? Interesting. Okay. There's a Wondrous Patch for me to use. All right, we definitely do have to be kind of aggressive. Lisia is really good. If I can get an energy for Fez, I'll Lisia. Oh, okay, cool. I do get an energy from Fez. Perfect. Then I will bring up, I'll bring up Fez. I mean, I could bring up Charmander. No, I mean, knocking out Oricorio would be really good too. Being able to take that out would be really nice. And right here is somewhat of a dead hand, but I mean, I could probably still get some pretty good stuff. Is a Budew worth it? I could get Mew. I do need a Mew. Mew would be pretty nice if I had a Nest Ball. Well, if I had a Nest... Oh, do I have Ultra Ball? Do I? I think I do have Ultra... No, I don't have Ultra Ball in hand. Okay, I mean, I could set up another... I mean, I could set up another Mischief. Why not? Just, I guess, have it. And then I'll Skwovet, and then just hit for 150. Yes, please. Okay, there is an Ultra Ball, and there's some energy as well to kind of help us out. So, yeah, I guess, you know, like I said, it's optional if you become a member, and if I do it, I'll of course advertise it. I'll do the whole YouTube brain stuff, so, you know, I guess look forward to it. I mean, I do have plans. I don't really want to say those plans yet until it happens, so, you know, down the road, I'm assuming I'll get it, and, you know, subscribe if you want to, or pay for the membership. But, I mean, again, I would never want to try and be in a predicament where I beg for money, and I don't want to ask you guys for money, so it's fully optional whenever I do it. And I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I want to be open book with you guys. I want to try and truly let you guys know that this is what I plan to do and not try to sideswipe you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be open. I want to be a content creator that's not going to be selfish or anything like that. So I will say, you know, just look forward to it. There is plans that I have for this channel for myself personally. Again, the end goal is to potentially become full-time, and I'm sorry for yapping so much, and I hope that this is cool. I hope this is a way for you to learn more about me, but I do plan to try and be full-time at some point, and the reason is something personal. I don't want to say it out loud, I don't want to say it in public, but I mean, I have been working on something for quite a while, and YouTube is a gateway for that to be shown a lot more. And for all of my IRL friends that know what I'm talking about, I ask that you don't say anything in the comments, please, because it is still something I don't want to publicly say, because oh, you suck, dude. Oh my god. I mean, you're confused. Wait, they can't attack because they can't move energy up to the Charizard. They should have waited. Why are they playing like this? I don't get it. Do they have something that I don't know about? No, yeah, they can't attack with Mega Charizard, so we're good. We'll have to manually retreat Skwovet. But again, yeah, all my IRL friends, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, like I showed it to you guys, and a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Please don't say anything in the comments. But I want to definitely build hype and talk about it every now and then to you guys, and definitely try to build hype for it for whenever it does happen, because I'm excited. I'm going to let you guys know what I've been working on. If it can really come into fruition, I am very excited for it, and it is a big dream, and this YouTube channel is what's going to afford it and do everything. So, you know, if it takes forever, I don't mind the wait. I've already waited 3 or 4 years. So, let's see here. I couldn't knock out Oricorio, but Charmander. Oh, no, I could knock out Oricorio. Yeah, I'll just knock out the Oricorio. There's no point. Oh, I should have counter catch. Why didn't I just counter catch? That was such a waste of a Lisia. Let's see here. Do this and kind of take away their engine for sure and get a couple prizes. All right, so 150. I think that with this deck, I should probably prosper using more Wondrous patches, because I don't really have a way of like energizing it unless it's by hand, because I've already used 2 Wonder patches, I think. So, right? I've already used 2. Yeah, I've already used 2. So I only played 3. So I only have 1 more Wonder patch. Hopefully that can come in clutch, but you know, we'll see. I will probably definitely Iono after the fact and try to get rid of all that. They have 12 cards, so I'm assuming they have quite a bit. So I would definitely Iono to get rid of that, and they don't really have any energy acceleration because they didn't give it to the Charizard while it was on the bench. Of course, there is Dark Charizard. So we have to, if I can get a counter catcher by either Iono or a Mew Skwovet, because I'm going to Ultra Ball for Mew. If I can get a counter catcher, oh, I won't have bench space. I was going to say I'll bring back the Bonsly and try to attack the Charizard, the Terra Charizard, to try and get it confused. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna knock us. Oh, we might have bench space actually. Okay. Interesting. So I'll Iono, and then I will Fez. No, I'll Iono after I get Mew. I'll Skwovet, Mew, and then Fez. That should give me quite a bit of options for draw to get what I need. Being able to confuse would be really good, and a Wonder Patch would be really good, so I can go ahead and get Mismagius kind of set and ready. And then whenever they decide to come in with how do you say, the Charizard, or yeah, the Dark Charizard, it should hopefully be confused if they decide to retreat out, or if they go ahead and bring this in, that's perfect. Okay, they go ahead and attack with the Mega Charizard. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll stop rambling about that. I won't try to like blue ball you too much, but you know, look forward to the future. I have a lot planned for the new year that comes out, so you know, look forward to it. And you know, if you're not already subscribed, you know, what are you doing? Subscribe. I make content. You know, I shake a little bit, you know what I mean? All right, Fez. I will say we're doing a lot better than other games that I've played. Honestly, I'll get rid of Tatsugiri and Budew. I don't really need them. There's no point in having them. Mew is the only other Pokemon I have. Perfect. All right, so I need a Wondrous Patch. I need a Night Stretcher and a Counter Catch. This is a pretty bad hand. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a little restart. There's that. Here is Mew. Give me something, please. Oh my god. It is giving me... Is it prized? Are they just prized? There's Wonders Patch. I mean, that is something. It's not really the something I need, though. Yeah, they have Knockout. I mean, again, I really wish that the effect was instead to confuse the opponent, not draw cards until I have 6. Oh my god, there's Night Stretcher. Oh my god. If I had just gotten that, I could have had a chance. I really could have. There could have been a 50-50 chance. I could have brought the Bonsly. There's no you can't accelerate, right? I'm gonna say there's no shot they have a way to accelerate. They don't have a Night Stretcher to get the Oricorio back, right? Oh, whatever, bro. Oh, wait, they do retreat. Hold on. There could be a chance. There could be a chance. They kind of did mess up by retreating. I still... Oh my god, yeah, there's a chance. Holy heck, this could be a big clutch. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Definitely get... No, I mean, Bonsly doesn't matter anymore at this point. I don't have any more Pokemon. There's no... I don't really need another Misdreavus. Yeah, they definitely messed up a little bit. Oh god, if I could get an Iono. If I boss up, they lose the effect. I need to do this just to buy time. Yeah, if I boss up the Charizard, it doesn't knock... No, it doesn't knock out, right? 160 plus 150. No, it would be 310. Even if I knock it out, they can just come in with this. Is there anything I can do? I don't want a Lisia. That would be a waste. So I will go ahead and just kind of get rid of this hand. I could have Lillied, sure. I really could have. But no, I guess. Unless I get it from this, then I'll Lillie. It was just bound to happen. Okay. This is fine. We're kind of dead in the game at the moment. So there's an Iono. If they land another Tails, then this could be pretty big for us. They're already in range to be knocked out because of that 130 that they got from retreating in or moving up. They have just energy in hand. They should have only 1 energy and then 2 random cards I don't know about. Okay. So we can knock out this Charizard. Oh man, if we had a Crushing Hammer. Ooh, wow. Yeah, if we had a Crushing Hammer, we could Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it sucks we don't have a Crushing Hammer, dude. Oh man. Okay. If I can get Lisia. Okay, this is my plan. If I can get Lisia from Mew. I don't get Lisia from Mew. Because I was saying, if I can get Lisia from Mew, I'll bring up the Fez. And then try to, like, sort of prolong the inevitable by, like, attacking the Fez, softening them up. And then whenever they decide to come in with either Charizard or Mega Charizard, then I would be fine. I'll knock out this Charizard. But they do have 3 energy to just knock me out in turn. So they win. We did come pretty close. I won't lie. We did come pretty close. If I had a counter catch, then I definitely could have probably ended up winning. I really could have, because they don't really have an energy, and all they need to do is just discard those 3 energy from their Charizard. So it does suck. We did come close, but it is what it is. It's really not the worst. If we had a what's it called? The brace thingy put on screen. I can't remember the name. But it does like 30 less damage to me. I think we would be able to survive with that if we had that on, because then it wouldn't be in range for 3. They would need 4, so we would have potentially like ended up winning. It does suck that this Charizard is not confused. I don't know why they're not just going ahead and taking the attack. If I played a little bit differently, I think I probably would have won if I had taken out maybe Fez early on, or if I had taken out Oricorio faster. I think that we probably would have won. I will say there have been some things I've, like, instead of using the secret box, I have thought about using Max Belt to make that 150-200, you know, for like 1 Mismagius. I have thought about that. Because, you know, I feel like that'd be pretty good. It's like, you know, it's hitting for more damage a lot faster, so it can knock out a lot quicker. Like this Charizard could have been knocked out a long time ago if I had that. So, I mean, you know, differ with the A specs. You can either have the Precious Trolley that can set up your bench. That's a really good one. Or, you know, you can do lots of other things. But Secret Box is a good way of trying to give yourself, you know, the stadium, the supporter, the item, any tools that you want. So, you know, mess around with however you want and, you know, do what you want. But that is probably going to be the end of this video. I did enjoy playing this, but again, I do not think that confusion is a very good kind of status effect. I think that if you're going to use status effects, go with something that's poison or burned, you know what I mean? So I do kind of appreciate you guys listening to me ramble for so long, because I did talk a lot, and if you want me to talk more, I mean, let me know down in the comments. An open book, as much of an open book I can be safely on the internet, you know. So you know, ask any questions, I have no problem answering them. But you guys stay blessed, and if you try this deck out, let me know how you're playing it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and I'm so sorry for a very long outro. You're probably clicked off by now. Hey, if you're a real one and you've seen this, type banana. I don't know. Anyways, bye.